Okay, let's bring this regular monthly meeting to order for the Scarborough Sanitary District. It is July 28, 2022, 6:30 p.m. And let's call the roll. Let's start with Joe Carroll.
Present.
And Ruth.
Present.
Ben.
Present.
Mike.
Present.
Let's see. Paul Rodriguez is on his way. I'm Chairman Nick Rico. So we call the roll, call the order.
Jason is absent.
Jason has an excused absence, Jason Greenleaf. Let's do the minutes for the regular monthly meeting in June. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Mike. Any additions, corrections? Bar none, all in favor? None opposed, one abstention. Mr. Carroll. Mr. Rodriguez has just joined us. Thank you very much. Superintendent's report.
Okay, a copy of the monthly report of operations. This one? Nope.
Yes.
Copy of a report of the monthly operations for June was included in your packet. Our average effluent flow was 1.29 million gallons per day. Our effluent quality was well within our permitted limits with 94 and 99% removal for TSS and BOD, and with concentrations of 17 and 2. Copy of the pump station flows for the month of June is included in your packet. No issues of concern were noted. EJ Prescott provided the district with the materials and assistance with the installation of an HDPE manhole adjusting rings, which we installed on a manhole located on Mayflower Drive. The system was very easy to use, and we will probably keep some on hand for emergency repairs. On July 14th, we had an odor complaint from the Old Neck neighborhood, very close to our pump station. In response to the complaint, we turned up the Vapex odor control unit, which appeared to take care of the problem. As noted below, we already had scheduled a wet well cleaning for the very next day. On the 15th, Vortex came to pump out the large accumulation of rags from the 2 wet wells. This typically was done once a year, but due to the large volume removed this year, we will be increasing this frequency to every 6 months. The overhead door company replaced both garage doors in the sludge truck bay that had reached the end of their useful life. We met with Risbera Brothers Construction to review and schedule several unrelated projects at the district. The repair of the Maple Ave sewer, replacement of a manhole on Orchard Street, and the replacement of a hydrant at the plant. I will be on vacation starting next week for the full week. I have a couple other items I want to bring up. Gorham Road Force Main project, replacement project, is going to begin on August 1st. So that's going from basically Maple Ave down to the river. They're going to be starting down by the river and working their way towards Route 1. The generators that we budgeted for replacement this year, we actually ordered in October of 2021. We just got notice that they will probably ship the end of January 2023. So we're still working on it. Let's see. We just went through the renewal process for Clark Insurance. Our premium went up 3% from $62,000 to $64,000, which falls within our budget. And just tonight, I did provide a summary of PFAS being a hot topic as of late, that was provided from NEBRA, which is the Northeast Biosolids and Residual Association. And it just kind of summarized that PFAS is not just in wastewater slowly everywhere, and pretty unaware of, from anything in microwave popcorn bags to makeup, to wrappers for fast food, and paper plates. On the last page, I did provide a copy of the most recent PFAS testing analysis that we had on our sludge, and the results were for PFOS was 53 parts per billion, and for P4 was 1.1 parts per billion.
Actually, one part per trillion.
Trillion. And so just for no comparison purposes, just going to take paper plates, for instance. They can have as high as concentrations of 227,000 parts per billion. So the exposure concentrations in other parts of our lives far exceed what our sludge is generally providing. And that's what I have for operations, for the superintendent's report.
Any questions for the superintendent? Go ahead, Joe.
Dave, I assume the, excuse me, the rags are wipes?
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
So we haven't really, are we seeing that as more of a seasonal issue? Or do we need to do more education? I know you launched a pretty good campaign about not collecting wipes.
It's
think, or a year
actually
or
a
two
few
ago.
more years ago. I want to say three, maybe even 4 years ago.
You went to schools and such.
And there seemed to be a reduction, but it's hit or miss. It wasn't, it hadn't been an issue at this pump station, and all of a sudden it is. It seems to be, just shows up every now and then. And as a result of some correspondence I'll be talking about, we're actually going to be developing a mailing program addressing wipes, and send it out to a targeted area initially, and then also my plan is to expand that as part of the a stuffing with our billing.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
So because I have on my summer break, PFAS, this is what we talked about a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Not being charged for.
This is what is impacting the legislation bill 1911, which was passed, now prohibits land application of any municipal sludges onto lands. And so consequently, our sludges have to go into the landfill. And so there's a increase in, starting this month, August, I believe, may have been July, I can't remember. Our sludge disposal costs went up to an additional $40 per ton. And then come January, it's going up again. So basically, our sludge disposal costs as a result of PFAS legislation is going to double from $200,000 a year to $400,000 a year.
Any more questions for the superintendent?
Back with Clark Insurance. I believe that's our vehicle insurance, is that correct? Or
They cover our vehicles, property.
any explanation, or was it an expected increase?
A lot of it actually was an increase in value of replacement costs of property is where most of that fell.
I had a question about the riser rings made out of HDPE. I'm curious, are they rated for H20 loading?
Yes, they are.
They are, so they can be used in a busy street like Route 1, maybe?
Yes, they can.
Good to know. Good to know.
So is this what we're planning on doing for all our replacement rings moving forward? Or is this just kind of a trial at this point?
It's a trial right now. We're trying to figure it out. We're actually going to use another similar product on a cross country. And the primary reason to use them there is just much more mobile. It doesn't require any mortar, and they're very lightweight. They can just be carried.
Yeah, like those old barrel rings, you can just move them along with the stick.
Yeah, the adjustment sizes are nice. Same vendor going to be doing the, there's no mortar involved, right?
Say that again?
We've been using a couple different companies. I think like Keenan was one at one point that did our rings. Samples.
We've used Coastal, we've used Keenan. Actually, the cross country, we're actually.
Okay. Have you seen any research with plows or anything like that, how they hold up integrity wise?
I have not.
So this would really be a good trial. Though.
Yeah.
And Mayflower is obviously not that well traveled, so big.
It was a manual that the plow driver actually asked to have adjusted. So we took this opportunity to stop rattling his teeth.
So if it's successful, do you foresee one, not having a contractor and us doing it ourselves, but also I assume a cost savings and holding some of the stock on hand?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the hope.
Thank you.
Cool. Any more questions for the superintendent? Okey dokey. Correspondence, benefit survey.
Let's see. Lost my notes. No, I just lost these notes. So HR Main Consulting completed the benefits survey, which I provided you in the packet. Overall, I would say the survey was very positive. In general, the one thing that was consistent across the survey was the need for a dental plan. All
We don't
right,
have a dental plan now.
we do not. It's all out of pocket at this point. Next, we had the effluent mercury test report, which we submitted as required for our annually. As noted in the attached report, we were well below our 82 nanograms per liter limit, with a result of 1.33 nanograms per liter. Main DEP compliance initiative letter. They issued the attached letter requesting the district to develop and conduct a public awareness campaign, what I was just talking about with regards to the we are actively developing this flyer, and we'll first target the Orchard Street area, and then we'll distribute that same flyer to all our clients, probably through our billing program. An ability server was provided to Goral Palmer for a 42,000 square foot building to be located at 145 Pleasant Hill Road, adjacent to Hannaford's corporate offices. And an ability serve letter was provided to Sebago Technics for a proposed development at 617 US Route 1, an Evergreen Credit Union branch is what's being proposed there. And that's what I got for correspondence.
Any questions for the superintendent? All right, on to old business, which we have none. New business.
US Cellular has reached out to the district with regards to locating a tower on district property. I provided the attached email that kind of summarized it. I reached back to them to set up a visit. It should be noted that their initial offer of $700 per month significantly less than the current payment of $2,600 per month we received from Verizon. I just recommend authorizing super with USL to further develop this proposal. I did pass on what we're currently getting paid, and that the trustees probably would be looking more towards that amount than this other, if they decide to move forward with this.
Did you hear back from them?
Yeah, I think so. So, I guess I'm looking for direction on that.
I don't know if we need a motion. I think it was just like, go ahead, go do it, start the negotiations. And then when they come forward with a real offer, we'll consider it an executive session.
Okay.
That's just my thought. Any other questions, thoughts about it? Go ahead, Ben.
What's the location?
It's basically the old treatment plant on Easton Road, down, it's, what's that?
Eastern Road?
Easton Road.
It's right by where we sold that piece of land to the gas company.
The gas company, exactly, which is right across from Easton Village. The trailhead is right there. So we actually have a agreement with the town that they developed and maintained a parking lot on our property there. It actually may predate you. That's actually where the treatment plant was prior to 1984. And then it was a pump station for a number of years. And then they combined that pump station with the one on
Old County Road.
County Road and made that one pump station. So it's vacant land for us right now, except for pipe under the ground. What's that?
Nothing.
The Peanut Gallery. All that is.
He's talking.
So that's the location.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with the chairman. The only thing that I would offer in your negotiations, I don't think we need to act as of yet. I think it's going to be more of a, see what they have to offer, see what they're looking for. You know, what type of site, you know, is going to be a tower? Is it going to be, you know, one of the trees? What are they looking for? That obviously will kind of dictate where we're at, I think.
Logistics. What are
Good
they
luck, because I know the
proposing?
last negotiations was,
And I've heard through the grapevine, they're actually looking at several sites across town, and what actually unfolds is very questionable.
Cool. Budget summary?
The 6-month budget summary included in your packet. I recommend approval.
motion to approve.
Thank you, John.
Second.
Who's that, Ben? Ben? Question? None opposed? Thank you. I invite the public to comment, but there is no public attending, so I'll start with trustee comments. We'll start with Joe.
I'd like to thank the superintendent for, and his consultant with the HR company for putting out the survey. It's pretty much exactly what I anticipated. We do have some very happy employees and long tenured employees. And we're looking to serve them. And it'll be very interesting and hopefully beneficial to see what she can offer out to help us better serve them. So thank you for conducting the survey and doing the workshop. You know, it's something I've been driving for a while and truly appreciate the attention to that. And other than that, I'd like to thank the district and the employees for their continued hard work. We have some hot days. Those guys are still out there working hard. And enjoy whatever some of you guys can. Thank you.
Ruth?
Well, he just said everything I was gonna say, so ditto. Thank you, especially the hot day part. So I know it's been miserable,
Yes.
so thank you.
Ben?
Yes, thank you to the staff for doing a great job. I've seen them bustling around my neighborhood, doing good work, and just appreciate everybody. Have a nice rest of your summer.
Paul.
Ditto again for me. Definitely a big thanks to the staff. And definitely wanted to echo Joe's sentiment about doing the survey and publishing the survey, listening to the folks, listening to staff, getting feedback. It's much appreciated. Thank you for doing that. That's it for me.
Mike.
I think all my fellow trustees have said everything that I wanted to say. So I ditto everything and enjoy the rest of your summer. It's going to be August soon.
Cool. I have a special thank you to the young lady next to me and to Wendy, Celeste and Joyce from Wells Sanitary District today. They showed off the brand new billing system, and we're going to be considering it and signing it up soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
With that, I will entertain the final motion of the evening to adjourn to executive session to discuss, where is that? According to, thank you, MRS Section 4056C, Title 1, to discuss a
Motion
real
to-
estate matter.
Motion to adjourn to executive session.
Second.
Thank you, Ben. All in favor? Not opposed. We're done. Thank you.